Famous Fred is really great. I had never heard of this. I had no idea what it was going to be about, but I love animations and I love cats. So I thought, let's give it a go. And it's a lot more emotional than I expected it to be, but I'm pleased I watched it because it is very good. This was released in 1996. It's directed by Joanna Quinn. It's written by Quinn based on the story by Posy Simmonds. I haven't read the story, so if you know how it compares to the book, please feel free to share that information. It starts off horrendously depressing, with children telling other people that their cat, Fred, has died. And this is obviously heartbreaking. And then they meet another cat. Another cat comes into their garden and they call the cat over. And they learn from the cat that Fred was actually famous. Whenever he was put outside at night to do his business, he would go off and put on these concerts for the other cats and the animals, and his manager is a guinea pig, and the story is all about how that happened. And it takes us right back to when Fred was a kitten, how he found his love of music, and how he became famous. And I think this is brilliant. As a story, it's fantastic. But I think as a coping mechanism for children to help with the grieving process, I think that's pretty brilliant. Thinking of memories of loved ones is often part of the grieving process, but by giving them this alternate reality almost where their cat is this famous singer, famous musician, helps to make it, I would imagine, a little bit less heavy and makes it almost like Fred is off doing something magical now. And I think it was a really, really sweet story. So the narrative I rather liked. And the animation is so charming. I absolutely love this style of animation. I don't think I could watch many feature films in this style, but for a short film, it's rather pleasing, and I really enjoyed it. We also have a brilliant voice cast. We have Lenny Henry, Tom Courtenay. We have David Robb, Jessica Lynam, Joanna Quinn, Fiona Allen, Robb Brydon voices. I'm not entirely sure he voices additional voices. So solid voice cast, great voice acting, adorable animation, really moving story that I think is very well handled. I have no complaints. As I said, I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't heard of it before. I don't think this is the narrative I would have predicted, but that's absolutely not a bad thing. It's very creative, very well done. A delight to watch, a little heavy if, like me, you get emotional just even at the thought of cats, never mind the thought of cats no longer being around. But it's worth it. I haven't read the children's book. If you know how it compares, please feel free to let me know. But based purely on this animated short film, I think Famous Fred is pretty delightful, a little emotional, and definitely worth watching.